I'm very curious about with regards to human progress and anthropology. Were the first two wars in this world, was it meant to be? Was it supposed to happen? Hitler's era, did Hitler actually sign up to have this happen? Was this for humanity to learn something? Was this all planned? Were all the wars planned? Because right now, war is a very money-making business in this world.
I am Archangel Michael. I am here to answer this question. Through the existence of human civilizations, there has been wars that have existed from one area of the world or the land with another. This is because humanity is yet to understand that they stand as one and not as separate individuals as they see themselves. When civilizations see themselves as separate, they are capable of such things. They are capable of destruction. They are capable of harnessing hatred for one another because of what they perceive as separation. It might be the color of the skin. It might be the place of the planet in which they have chosen to incarnate into. And these differences is what they latch onto in order to divide, separate, and achieve that they think they are achieving.
So war was not made to make money. These past wars are examples of hatred, human hatred, what we're capable of. So this had nothing to do with money.
You wonder and question about situations or circumstances such as war that creates a monetary gain for some individuals in your planetary system. And we will say, yes, these circumstances that you call war does create money or monetary gain for certain individuals or organizations in your planetary system. But these wars, as you call them, would not exist if every individual that exists within your planet would see themselves in each other. If they were to see that they are all connected and see each other as a reflection of themselves, these wars would not be happening. That is the core of what is happening. It is not that some are taking advantage of this. It is because these individuals, such as yourself, such as your neighbor, such as the person beside you, are capable of seeing themselves as separate from one another, not connected to one another, different from one another. The idea of I am better, you are better, he is better, she is better. All of that is implanted in you as a young child so that you begin to disassociate yourself from one another. So that when you become what is called an adult, you are capable of such things without seeing what really is behind it. Do you understand this?
I understand that. Yes, I understand why it happened. But was it planned? Was Hitler's purpose to cause war?
Why is it that we hesitate in speaking to you about the man named Hitler? There has been so much contradiction in your planet regarding this specific individual, and there has been so much hatred drawn from the hearts of humans, so much hatred energy harvested in the hearts of humans because of this name. And by us addressing this, it is adding to this energy that we wish to see the opposite happening. We wish to encourage love within every individual so that love is harnessed in their hearts, and therefore allow this heart love to grow instead of creating more fear. When you base your questions on things that create fear in others, we are forced to turn things around so that we move the energy towards love. This is because we are not here to implement fear, but we are here to implement love and to raise the vibrations of all of those who listen to these messages.
Okay. And my next question.
With that said, I would say to you, look within your heart when you think of this man, Hitler, and the things that he or were done on his name. When you think about what he did or what people have done because of him, think of it from the perspective of your own heart and question, why is it that somebody would have done something like that? Is it because of what we talked to you about before? Is it because this individual saw himself as separate from others, better than others, worse than others, lesser than others? Is it because he is a reflection of what is going on in the hearts of the majority of the beings that live in this planet? And so, as a reflection of what is going on in the hearts of, or in the minds of most of the beings that are on this planet, did he not represent them well? Then he showed you what darkness is.
Yes.
But the darkness that lives within most of you.
Yes.
And you are not willing to see that within yourselves. And the moment that you turn a blind eye to that darkness that exists within you, it is the moment that you say, it is okay for darkness to exist as long as I pretend that it's not there. And is that bringing light to the world?
No. Muslims are being targeted as the next, almost like the next Jewish people, if you will. They've been in the news a lot. It seems almost like there's like a propaganda going on to create World War III.
There are people capitalizing from these wars, but they would not exist if people would understand who they are. Do you understand that?
Yes, I do now. After the question you answered.
The people that are capitalizing from these wars are just taking advantage of the
darkness.
Not the darkness, the separation that people have from each other, the misunderstandings that they have as beings. And it is important for them to be kept this way because that is how they will continue to capitalize from them. But people have to be responsible for themselves. And the moment that they turn a blind eye to the darkness that exists within them, they turn a blind eye to the darkness that exists outside of them. And therefore, they are not assisting themselves nor anybody else in bringing in what you would call the light. to speak to you about a possibility of World War III would only be harmful at this point, for it is bringing fear once again into this type of sessions and to anybody who is listening to the sessions. So we will not speak to that because it is only a possibility. And the more that you concentrate on this, the more that you think about that, the more that you are assisting as an individual that possesses the ability to harness energy within themselves and herself and tap into energy and assisting in feeding that